Vanakkam friends, welcome to our channel once again. Today we are going to discuss about the forecast of Nifty for next week. Last week initially for 2 days it was good for the bulls, but from Wednesday onwards it was a horrible part for bulls. Market cracked once again from 17,750 odd levels, 750, 780 odd levels to 17,400, maybe even 17,300 levels on Friday. The close which we expected yesterday was little bit above the 20 moving average, but unfortunately we had a close below 200 moving average. It was a marginal close below 200 moving average, but still it has its own values. So upcoming week will be a tricky one where everyone will expect much more downside on Nifty, but Nifty may or may not break the earlier lows, and if it takes support at earlier lows, which is at 17,255, and climbs on the higher side, the bounce back will be equally stronger like the fall. Equally stronger in the sense like 400, 500 points upside will be there from 17,255. So to review this, I have opened the charts of Nifty, have marked 3 different supports, 2 resistance zones, and the 200 moving average. This maroon line is the 200 moving average. Actually speaking, the 200 moving average is right now placed at 17,440 odd levels. So we closed at 17,412 levels. Now this rising trend line, this low becomes a crucial zone, which is 17,324. That becomes the immediate support. As of now, Singapore Nifty has closed somewhere around this 17,330 zones, which means the opening will be very close to this immediate support zone. Accidentally or deliberately, that support zone is going to retest this rising trend line. So if it retests this trend line and climbs up again within first 1 hour of trade on Monday, then we can expect a bounce back. Or else, if it breaks below this trend line and if it sustains below that, the next immediate support is only at this particular low, which is at 17,255. So this chart is showing like this, 17,250 odd levels. So 17,255 is the exact level, this particular low. That is the very important support. Only if we are breaking the support 17,255 and sustaining below that, we can expect further downside, and even there is another support, which is this falling trend line, this particular zone, maybe around 17,100 odd zones. So 3 different supports are there. Nifty is expected to take support at first or second zone and then climb up on the higher side. We can expect more downside only if we are breaking the second support of 17,255 and sustaining below that at least on a half an hour time frame. At least. Intraday we can see some downside below that level either on Monday or on Tuesday, but if it sustains below that level at least on a half an hour time frame only, we are supposed to worry if you are a bull or if you are long on markets, or else you need not worry about it, because the bounce back from here will be equally strong as the fall. As I said earlier, we can expect minimum 400 points upside from there, which means 17,255 plus 400, which will be 17,650. That is the zone. But on the higher side, the immediate resistance, what are all the immediate resistance? First hurdle comes at 17,445. 445 to 450, which is just above the 200 moving average. First hurdle, that is the first hurdle. Closing above this hurdle will definitely fill this gap which has been created on Friday. Closing above this 200 moving average, which will definitely fill this gap, which comes around 17,575. Once the gap is filled, the entire world of analysts will say that market is going to move till 17,800. So that is what we can expect, but we are not sure whether we will cross above that 17,575 odd levels or not. But if we are taking out this level of 200 moving average, for sure we will test 17,575 within 1 week itself. It will not take much time. So that is the thing which we can see for now. This logics or this analysis is purely based on charts with one moving average as a main factor, or you can call even as pivot, and the other supporting points over here are just trend lines, nothing else, right? If you ask me, based on this analysis, what kind of trade you initiate for next week, it will be a tricky question to answer as of now. But I have picked one suggestion which will be based on a condition. If you follow the condition and our analysis supports, you will end up with a super output on our trade. So let me tell you what is the position. 17,350 call option is the one which I am trying to suggest. Last week, on Friday, the last traded price is 139.55. Maybe the close will be 3 or 4 points little lower or higher than that. So let's assume approximately it will be between 135 to 145. That would have been the close. On Monday, we are expecting another 80 to 90 points down tick as per SGX, which means 17,412 minus 90 points means it will come to 17,322, which is exactly towards near the Friday low. Exactly, just 2 points away from the Friday low. So as I said earlier, if we are breaking this level of Friday's low and sustaining below that, there are very good chances that we will go and revisit the 17,255 levels. In such case, if you see that 17,255 levels on Monday before 11:30 or 12 noon, because when there is some panic kind of situation and the momentum is on the downside, the fall will be little bit severe than how we expect, like what it happened on Friday. We very well know that market is going to climb up, but from where? That was the very big question which everybody faced on Friday. End of the day, what we have seen from lows, it has recovered nearly 90 points and then close above it. So when there is a fall, it will be little bit aggressive. If it sustains below 17,325 for maybe 15 minutes also, the selling will intensify and definitely we will go and test the 17,255 zones. At that time, just pick a 17,350 call as a hero or zero trade for the next week expiry. If 17,255 holds are on hourly half an hour closing basis, we will definitely see 17,575 with just one huddle at the 200 SMA. Forget about 17,555. Even if it comes and retests the 17,445.50 mark, which is the 200 SMA right now, your call will be definitely at 120 rupees. And on the other hand, if we can guess approximately the entry price, when 17,255 comes, this call will be available somewhere between 50 to 60 rupees. Everything which I am saying must happen before 12 noon on Monday. I mean to say the 17,255 levels to be tested before 12 noon. On that case, this position will be available between 50 to 65 maximum. It will not be even available at 66. Definitely it will be coming somewhere around 50 to 65 because of the time decay during Saturdays and Sundays. Even if you take at 60, your risk is only 3,000 rupees, and on the upside, your target can be extended till 225. I am saying that you need not wait till the full target, which may or may not come, because there is one hurdle at 200 SMA. When 200 SMA is testing, you can exit your call with minimum 1x gains. Right? This is the only trade which I can suggest you right now. And for stop loss, if you want a stop loss for this trade, on any day, if Nifty closes below 17,255, just exit your position, whatever it may be. Maybe on Monday or on Tuesday or on Wednesday, whenever it is. If Nifty closes below 17,255, you are supposed to exit your position if you want a stop loss, or else you can go as a hero or zero. Maybe if people who are thinking that 3,000 rupees is a big amount for me, then you can follow this kind of stop loss. We are done with our analysis. I have given you so many levels. So if you are little bit confused, take a notepad and mark the levels or draw the similar chart in your trading window. 1 day time frame, Nifty daily charts, normal candle, only one moving average, 200 moving average, and then these trend lines, which will be helpful for you to gather the thing and when to take a trade. So we are done with our analysis for next week. I have few requests for you people. If you are a newcomer to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon next to it so that you will get notifications on time. Barring that, if you feel that this video is eligible for any comments or likes or dislikes or whatever it may be, you can post it or click on like button or unlike button, whatever you feel. And if you find this video is helpful for yourself and it will help the other members also, please do forward it to your friends and relatives, whoever is interested to know about markets. Have a good day, friends. See you all in the next week. Bye for now.